Hello and welcome to the first ever Dynamic Racing League Classic race. Hope you enjoy. So today we are in the Renault 2006 car around Bahrain Short, and we'll be starting off with a short qualifying session. I wonder who'll be first out on track. Let's wait and see. course, being our first classic race, we haven't really got many people to start off with, but there are more places available if anyone wants them. I think I can hear a car starting up. And who is it? Going out on track? Well, it's a Renault. I can't find who it is at the moment. Let's see who it is. We have some cars out on track where I can find them. Here we go. This is the course of today. Corner number 1. Into corner number 2. And corner number 3. Make sure you get a good exit off the corner. Down the back straight. Which obviously, going from the modern cars with 8 gears, going down to 7 gears is quite the sudden change. But the cars have a relatively similar grip to the modern 2017 cars. Just have a little bit of a different handling than those cars. And of course the engines sound amazing compared to the hybrid engines we're used to at the moment. But here we go. Here's Daniel starting his first lap. So he comes across the start finish line and let's see how he does. And the clock's starting now. Down into the first corner, braking late. Does he make the apex? Decides to take it in second gear and then back down to first, getting into turn 2, doesn't take much curve. Bit of wheel spin off the exit and then down to second, slightly missed the apex. Now going back down the back straight. Of course no DRS on these cars either because they're pre-2010 when the DRS first came in. It doesn't mean they're not slow down the back straight. Into this corner now. Could have probably carried a bit more speed around there, but he does it. By the appearance of this, I'd say he's a pad user compared to the steering wheel, which sometimes does give you an advantage. I mean, the steering wheel gives you an advantage because you can turn the corners quicker, decide your steering angle a bit more easier. Going into the final corner now, it takes quite a bit of curve. I wonder what sort of time this will be. Just keeps it straight for the first start finish line. It's a 107.8. Not that bad a lap, to be honest. As we see him drive off into the distance. Now he's gone back down to 6th. As you see, Luke's now gone quickest. Spike 101100. Wow, these PSN names was a good idea to say. His helmet matching the car beautifully there. He gets that entry perfect into that corner. And he's backed off to move out the way for someone. And now the Sawyer class, it's all changed at the top. Alpu Mutke, 1 minute 2 point something which I missed. But now he is quickest. Let's ride on board with him here. Got a nice exit out of the corner. It's got a bit of traffic ahead. Hits the apex beautifully there. Now down the back straight. Of course, the beauty of it being a short circuit is that you can get more lap times. More laps in within a set amount of time. Taking these corners beautifully here now. Only he'll be able to know if he's up on his time or not. Gets its car turned really well now into that corner, now down the other straight. Of course, quite a lot of straights are in Bahrain, so straight line speed is quite an important thing. Into the final turn. Now along the front straight away, as they call it in America. Oh, he's improved his time. He's improved his time. Very good lap there by Alpu Mutke. I don't know why he's registering as second. Let's have a quick look through everyone. Oh, hello. Frizy91, very kindly getting out of the way for B618 and ghosting now. It looks like Gogs27 is on a fast lap. Apparently he's leading at the moment. be honest, I ain't got a clue. Unfortunately, we do know that this game does experience some glitches and technicalities when it comes to overall speed, displaying where everyone is in circuit. The cars just sound amazing down around this track though. Up into 7th gear, down to 3rd gear for the final corner. Slightly wide under the curb, which compromises your exit, and of course your exit is key to getting the straight line speed down straight. Here he comes across the finish line. Where is he going to be now? Well, according to that, he's 6th. Not a clue. Absolute no idea. So, our running order. Alpine McKay, 1st. The Sawyer Clan, 2nd. 3rd, Bryzy 91. 5th, BSIC 18. 6th, Gogs 27. 7th, Daniel 82. And 1st again, Alpine McKay. So I would believe that in 4th would be Spike, otherwise known as Luke to me and you. And now we're going to get a lull in the session as everyone starts changing their cars over. Well, it's not changing the cars, but changing the tyres over to get ready for a second run in the session. However, Gogs 27 is still on circuit, but guessing by his low fuel load, I believe he'll be coming back into the pits this time around. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. And here he goes, peering. I don't know what I was going to say then. Splitting into the pits. I don't know, something like that. So Daniel's now back on circuit. And completely misses the corner. Did he get out of that one? Oh, just misses the wall. That could have been bad there for Daniel, 82. If anyone could tell me what's going on in terms of the leaderboard, really appreciate it. Not a clue what's going on in terms of leaderboard. Feel free to ask us some questions on this now and on the live chat. Or maybe you're watching this for the first time and you're interested in racing in this league, or well, racing in our classic league. Obviously there's loads of spaces in our classic league, so you're always welcome. But maybe you'll be interested in racing in our dynamic racing league, modern league. We've currently got a full grid, but we're always welcoming reserve drivers, as people always can't make certain races. So here he goes now, Daniel onto a hot lap. Someone comes up the pits, could leave him a bit unsighted going into turn 1. Takes it steady, takes quite a lot of curb. Now into the second corner. Struggling a bit of wheel spin, I would say. Oh, it's slightly wide, misses the apex, keeps it out of the wall just. And see who else is out on track at the moment. Spike's back on track. It's going down the back straight now. No many back straights, I'm going to keep saying back straight, side straight, front straight. This is the final straight. No, it's not the final straight. I haven't got a clue what I'm going to call it. It's the straight. Here we go, it's out the final corner, down to the first straight now. The first straight, here we go. Across the finish line to start his time. Up in 7th gear. 190 miles per hour just before the braking zone. 100 metre board breakdown now into first gear, take the apex, nice lot of curb. Up to 2nd, take as much curb as possible, or not up to 2nd. Back down to 2nd, hit the apex, and straight line speed, trying to reduce wheel spin on the exit, because otherwise it'll compromise your exit. Straight down the back straight. There's a bit of traffic ahead of him, wait for the 100 metre board, brake late as possible, 4th. Now up through the gears, up through the left, then the right, high speed, flat out through here. Keep to the left hand side to brake, to hit the apex, very wide by Luke. Oh, and he goes off the circuit onto the curbs. Is he going to keep going with this lap? He's 2.7 seconds away from the leader supposedly, according to the timing screens here. Down to 3rd gear. Hopefully get a good exit. 5th. I haven't got a clue. So as you can tell, we are experiencing some issues with the order of things in the right hand side. But hopefully we'll go through it and see what happens. Now it looks like Luke's encountering some traffic here. Was he held up? Is he on a hot lap? Oh, there's going to be some action here. hopefully, think he just might have got held up slightly there into that corner. Oh, we've got a bit of a battle going on here. I wonder who it is. Oh, and Bryzy apparently sets the fastest lap at 1 minute 12, even though earlier we had a 1 minute 7. So I'm very confused now who's where, what's going on, but I'll try my best to work through this. Of course, we only have 1 minute 30 remaining of the session, and everything can change. Nice apex there. Now down the back straight. Through the DRS zone, which means nothing in this era of Formula 1. Now into left, right. And Luke! Spike goes quickest. Wasn't expecting that. Alpu McKay's go, because it's all happening here right now into the final minutes of the session. Into the first corner now. Decides to stick with second, not go down to first. Take the second corner. Now, third corner, turn 3. Nice. Drifted it slightly, but let's see what he can do with it. Now down. We'll call this one the back straight, I think. Into turn 4. Nice. Hits the apex very well. 5. And turn 6. Keeps it going. Brings it out wide. Down to turn 7. Now all this is about straight line speed, and of course you've got to get the balance right between enough grip around the corners and not causing enough drag to ride down the straights. Into the final corner now. Turn 8. Brings it out wide. This looks like a very good lap by him here. Let's see what sort of time it delivers. A 1 minute 2.6. Very, very competitive round here, and that is qualifying complete. But did he get another lap in? I believe he did cross the line just before the checkered flag. Here he goes now. Turn 3. Down the back straight. Can he improve on his time? The cars just sound amazing. I was trying to say they sound amazing. 4. Oh! Just lost it there. I think that's it for him now. Yeah, he's backed off in a lap. Is there anyone else on a quick lap? Golgs has gone into the pit. Spike is on a quick lap. Low on fuel. Surely he'll close the lap out. Down to 4th gear for the final corner. May just compromise his exit slightly by being in such a high gear. Crosses the line. 2nd. Not bad really. Of course, Spike races in our modern league as well, which is always nice. Oh, and we've suddenly cut away to someone else. That's it now. So, in a minute, hopefully, we'll see the grid. If not, we're going to be a bit stuffed, really, aren't we? Trying to guess who starts who. Who starts where. Well, that was a very exciting first qualifying session for Dynamic Racing League's Classic Series. And in the background you hear a car going around. Oh, I can't find anyone else on track right now. No, I cannot switch to anyone else, so enjoy the pit lane, guys. I thank everyone who's watching with us right now, as this is quite the historic moment for our league. First time we have live commentary in our racing, and of course the first classic race we've ever had. Now obviously the R26, the Renault 2006, does have some connections with this Bahrain circuit. Fernando Alonso won the first race of the 2006 season here in Bahrain after an immense battle with Michael Schumacher, going to the second set of stops. He came out in front of Schumacher and went on to win the race. Not by much, I think it was only by 1.6 seconds or so. A very, very good race, one of the classics. So that was one of the reasons we chose this circuit to go with this car. As we now enter the final 10 seconds of the session with no one out on track, I believe, I don't want to say anything preemptively, but I think Alpu McKay is on pole. Here we go, finally. Let's see. Okay, so here's your grid for the 25% race distance. Alpu McKay is on pole, with Spike in second and Sawyer Clan in third. Then fourth and fifth are B-Sick and Bryzy91. Gogs27 will be starting from the back of the grid by the look of it, because somehow he's accumulated a 5-position grid penalty. That's very unfortunate. And then the grid just in front of him in 6th would be Daniel, 7th or 8th maybe Gogs, because I believe that Blokey has joined the session. So, no incidents to report by the look of it. Just some speeding in the pit lane. That's why he got his grid penalty, speeding in the pit lane. Unfortunately, I couldn't switch quick enough to that, so I will have a look and see what else I can see. So we have a speeding in the pit lane, and for Daniel, and spike warnings, and a grid penalty for Gogs was for collision with Bryzy31. So that's the reason he'll be starting from. Well, that's the reason why he has his grid penalty. Very fortunate to have technology to do that sort of thing. So, I'm not sure if there's a formation lap or not, and I really hope there is, because it gives me time to catch my breath before the start of the race. But you have 18 seconds until the first classic race of Dynamic Racing League. I really hope it's a good one. I haven't got a clue what goes on with pit stops or anything like that, so we're all into the unknown here. Oh, we are on the formation lap. Great. So who goes for the formation lap? Everyone seems to put away fairly well, and I can already see I'm going to have loads of issues trying to guess who's who when it comes to presenting this and commentating on this race, because they all drive the same cars and can't really see the helmets that clearly. Of course, oh, you have to be careful on your formation lap. But here we go. We have Alpu McKay starting in pole position. Joining him on the front row is Spike 10100. 10100. I'm going to call you loads of different things, mate, Luke. But it is Luke. I need to. Oh, he spins on the formation lap. Oh, what has he done? Hopefully he'll be able to get out of this one. Oh, what drama, even before the race has started. He's back on the grid. He'll get back, it's fine. And now I've lost my place, I don't know who's where. Sawyer Clan, 3rd. 4th, B-Sick 18. 5th, Bryzy91. 6th, Daniel 82. 7th, Gogs 27. Oh, so there is no Blokey. Here we come. Now forming in front of the grid. Alpu McKay takes the first position, right at the front. Of course we have to wait for Luke to come back round. But can he convert this pole position into the win? Luke's taking his position on the grid. And he just messaged saying, that wasn't planned, with a little laughy face. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go. Slow, finally. Here we go. It seems to be an alright start from Alpu McKay. He's got miles of lead, but in the background now we have 2 cars wide. It's going to be 3 abreast going into the second corner. Oh, there's cars everywhere. Oh no, who's that? Who's that gone off? Who is that gone off? Please bear with me until I work out. Is that Spike? No, it isn't. I told you it's going to be carnage trying to work out who's where. Okay, so it seems like we've lost some cameras here. There's still some cars coming around in the background. Who is it? I am so sorry, guys. This is my first time doing this. Okay, so it looks like Gogs27 has crashed out on the first lap, and also Bryzy91. But of course now we'll have a look at that incident later on. Right, back at the front now. Alpu McKay leads the race. So in first, we have Alpu McKay. Second. Do we have B-Sick 18 in second? Yes, B-Sick 18 in second. And we have Spike in third. Being closed down now by the Sawyer Clan, who seems to be gaining on Luke now, going into the first corner. Can he make a move? Does he make a move? No, he doesn't. And Luke is also gaining on B-Sick 18. Gogs 27 down at the back. Brizzy also down at the back. Now we'll go back now to the Luke B6 battle. Here they go. Luke seems to be closer now to B6 18. Can he make a move possible? He seems close enough to me, but these cars can be difficult to overtake in, and of course being the first race of the season, and he goes down for the dive down the inside. Does he make it stick? He gives him room on the outside. Now side by side down this straight. Looks like B6 has just pulled ahead now. Can he get in front? Here we go. He breaks late into this corner. Not quite. B6 18 just hasn't covered off. And of course now Luke has to watch out behind him, because closing in on Luke now is the Sawyer clan, I believe. There we go. 3 cars running very close together here, all for the battle for second place. Luke makes a move. Luke make the move stick. I can't tell because I can't work this lemon thing out. Here we go. Luke's on the inside. Oh, it's 3 abreast going into this turn 3. Is it going to go work? Oh, there's contact. There's contact. They all somehow get through cleanly. Luke's in second. B6 is in third. And Sawyer clan is in fourth. Now B6 got to really try defending this third position now. Luke's hopefully now got to use this to get away as much as he can. Of course, well, oh, there's a move. Oh, not quite, not quite. The Sawyer clan was thinking about it then. Down the back straight. Going into the final corner now. Does he dare make a move down the inside? No. Here he comes. As you saw, Alpine takes the fastest lap of the race so far. Going on to lap 4 now. The Sawyer clan decides to go into B6 18's slipstream and see what he can do. Oh, he goes from a very far way back, but no, can't get the move done this time round. Very, very clean, competitive racing here for our first ever race here on Dynamic Racing League. Let's see what's going on in the back of the field. Daniel 82 is in 5th. Brizzy 81 in 6th. In 7th, Gog's 27. He looks like he could be on for a possible move now with Brizzy. Been just keeping the slipstream. Of course, Goggs was punished for the incidents in qualifying, starting near the back of the grid. We've still got B6 18 in 3rd and Sawyer clan in 4th. Let's see what's going on in this battle here. Now, who's that going? Was that Luke going into the pits? Luke's in the pit lane. I wonder what this is for. Here he comes now, going into pit lane, going to change tyres. Interesting, we're in lap 5. Oh, there seems to be a bit of a delay there, possibly. Very early stop compared to the other drivers here for Luke. I don't know if there was an issue. There's someone else coming in behind him. Is that Goggs 27? Yeah, Goggs 27 is coming into the pit lane, also for his stop now. So this is going to be very interesting. B6 18 now out in 2nd. And the Sawyer clan closing in on him now. And of course, you mustn't forget that in the lead, leading this race, comprehensively leading this race, is Alpine K. And he just set another fastest lap there. He is absolutely dominating this race. He's going for this championship. Of course, there's 2 races in each race. I'll start that again. There's 2 races in each weekend available. So that's 50 points each weekend available for every driver on the grid. Which makes it a pain for me later on when I have to update Lemon Championship standing. What's this? Oh, I panicked then. I thought something was going wrong. Looks like he's just experiencing some lag. Or it could be me. Who knows? Well, Alpine K is doing his best impression of Doctor Who's TARDIS now as he goes around all over the circuit, as we have to guess if he's having issues or if it's me having issues. Who knows? So, 2nd place, B6 18. Oh, I think it's me having issues by the judge of this, everyone. This could be interesting. But we're seeing some very good racing here. The Sawyer clan in 3rd. Luke in fourth after making that very early pit stop. I say very early, him and Gogs both made the same pit stop. Well, not the same pit stop, but they both stopped on the same lap. I believe it was lap 4. Should have really looked at that. But now, let's have a look at Luke. Really attacking the track. Really wanting to go for a podium. He has had a podium in our league before. In the Modern Racing League. Back in 2016, I believe it was in somewhere like Brazil or something like that. But he's a very good driver. Discovered that he has strengths on dirt. Dirt 4. Complaining to me that it was too easy for him, and then he looks at leaderboards, he's nearly setting world records times on that game, so it looks like he's got a strength in rallying. And a very, very good driver. Love this camera angle with a helicam. Looking amazing in the dark. Of course, when the Renault raced here in 2006, there was no dark. There was no dark. I don't know if that even makes grammatical sense, but it was not in the dark when I raced it. And I see Alpert McKay really just going for it now. He's set another fastest lap. Let's see if we've got any change in the orders. The Sawyer Clan is still in third. After that early looking like he could have got BSIC 18, but no, he looks like he's just settled now for third position. Loving seeing these cars in the dark. Absolutely loving it. Very nice pink helmet there for the Sawyer Clan. Going into that corner, which obviously isn't in the full circuit. Of course, it's not the first time that Bahrain has had an alternative track circuit layout. Back in 2010, when we first turned up for our league, well, it would have been the first race ever in our league, I suppose, would have been Bahrain 2010 on the F1 2010 game. There was an extended version of the full track, which incorporated the middle section. Is that BSIC 18 going slightly wide? Is that that presents an opportunity now for the Sawyer Clan going down to the final corner on the outside? Can BSIC 18 defend the inside? Oh, they touch his contact. Oh, we just make it through. I don't think either of them have any damage there. That was very close racing by both of them. BSIC 18 had to jump onto the curb there to hope the Sawyer Clan didn't turn into him, but fair, aggressive racing. Going to the first corner, second corner, BSIC 18 still in second. These boys want some really good points here. It's races like these that could prove pivotal in the championship. Because if we get more races in this league, which I hope we do, you need as many points early on as you can. You see the Sawyer Clan's all over the back of BSIC 18. I'm guessing his tyres are going off. Down to the penultimate straight now. There's only BSIC 18 defends very early on the inside line. It's all over the place. Now if the Sawyer Clan get his exit right onto the inside, I think he's done it. Is he ahead? He is. The Sawyer Clan's moved up into second place now, ahead of BSIC 18. BSIC 18 there's going to try coming back. The Sawyer Clan takes the inside line. Can he get around the outside? There's contact. Sawyer Clan defends that very, very well now. We've got a very good battle between these cars here. Oh, he comes from a long way back. Oh, I thought we were going to have a bit of damage then. Here he comes. On board now with the Sawyer Clan. Looking in his mirrors to the left, to the right. BSIC 18's on his outside. He has the racing line, but Sawyer has the inside. Just gets there in time. BSIC 18 now. Went very wide. Is that his opportunity gone? I think it is. I think he's lost that opportunity now for second place. Of course, pit stops, if they have to make a pit stop, I don't know if they do or not, come into play. Then of course, who knows what's going to happen. Now what goes on now? BSIC 18, I thought he was going to dive into the pits then, but clearly he decided not to. So, here's a race order recap. In first place, just absolutely dominating this race. Must be getting along with the car very well. Everything falling into place for him. Is Alpert Alpumut UK. It's not that. Alpumut K. Absolutely just driving his own race, miles ahead of everyone else. Leave his tyres could be slightly going off there, looking at the way his car understeered through the first those corners then. Second place is the Sawyer clan. Got quite a sizable gap from the leader. 6.2 seconds behind the leader. And if you look in his mirrors, occasionally you can see behind him B618. He's now going down the penultimate straight. Hardly see his helmet, but looks very nice. We've got a nice selection of helmets here, guys, I must say. Very nice helmets. Spike is in fourth. Must be wondering if everyone else has to pit. Why he pitted? I don't know. I'm not racing this league, I'm just commentating on it. I guess I should have really looked, but it's telling him now in the right hand corner from Spike's, what's it called? Multi-display unit, I don't know, MDU. We'll go with that. On his MDU. No, it's MFD. That's a multifunctional display. Ah, you see, you learn everything every day. On his MFD, it's telling him now to pit, so slightly confused by that one, so I don't think he will be pitting. D. Daniel is in 5th, 48 seconds behind the leader. This shows the dominance that Alpumut K is having in this race. 49 seconds now behind the leader. But everyone doing really well in this race so far. In 6th, Golf 27. Been looking at the back of Daniel now for a couple of laps. Very difficult to race these cars with controllers. And Alpumut K sets another fastest lap. 7th is Bryzy 91. So we have a bit of a gaggle of cars here. 3 cars in a row. And Alpumut K could be coming up to lap them. Not quite yet. D. Daniel now is obviously in the front of this queue. Trying to do everything he can to maintain 5th place. The cars just look amazing, sound amazing. Personally, I'm not that fussed about the sound of F1 cars. I think what we have at the moment is alright, it's okay. Going into the final corner now. We've only got 2 laps to go after this one. This is the most intense battle we have. Is that Gogs 27 lining up for a move? Not quite. Alpumut K starts his final lap. I can't see what's going on, there's too much lag going on. Here we go. So Alpumut K started his final lap. Now in the lead. On course for certain victory here. In this, of our first Classic Racing League race. Classic Racing League race, something like that. Here he goes, around the final couple of corners now. It's been a masterclass on how you drive a classic car here today. But the beauty of this league is this car may suit him, some of the other cars may not. So we could find that later on down the line that he will be struggling for race wins, but we just don't know as he comes around the final corner to win the first race of this event. Just a few hundred meters to go, and across the checkered flag to win the first race of this series. Well done to Alpumut UK. Alpumut K even. Second place, the Sawyer clan, weaving in celebration. Great second place there. Absolutely brilliant drive. I can't change now. Third, I don't know who's in third. Fourth, Spike. 10-100. Now who are we going to switch to next? Fifth, D. Daniel. Is he still battling? No. What's happened to the other two? Gogs 27 and Bryzy 91. They're side by side going into the final straight now. Has he taken it? Bryzy has. Here we go, Gogs 27. This is over 6th place. Oh, he goes wide. It's contact. Can he make it through the corner? Gogs 27 may have to settle now for 7th. He defends. He defends. Oh, who took it on the line? I'm not quite sure. But brilliant race, 7th there for Gogs 27. Brilliant racing, all the way down the grid. Great side-to-side action there. And here we go, here's your podium, guys. Once it loads. I have not a clue who these people are. Alpamut K in first. Second, the Sawyer clan, I believe. And third, not a clue. We'll find out in a minute. Is that B618? B618, I believe, is in third. Celebrations there. There's Lee Mather on the left. Great racing, guys. Now we have a totally different challenge in a minute. But let's just confirm these results. In first place, Alpamut K. In second, the Sawyer clan. Third, B618, make your top 3. Spike in fourth, D Daniel in fifth. Sixth, Bryzy 91 in 7th, Gogs 21 to top off that. So let's have a look at any incidents that happened. Of course, we had the lap 1 incident between the collision at turn 1. Just got some warnings. Also, Spike got a stop-go penalty? I'm not quite sure about that. Gogs 27 got a stop-go penalty. Bryzy got a stop-go penalty. All for speeding in the pit lane, which is very unlike them. So, now, we're on to the second event of the weekend. It is the one-shot qualifying. So now you'll find that the settings will be changed to one-shot qualifying and 25% race distance. And is someone just left? Have we just gained someone? No, we're still the same, just a bit of movement there. So we'll now change to one-shot qualifying. One-shot qualifying. I don't know why I did what I just did. So we will make sure that we can still keep up to date with everything. Oh, I had a bit of a snort then, I do apologise. So, one-shot qualifying, what does that mean? You only get 1 lap. 1 lap. If you mess it up, that's it. You only have 1 shot at pole position. Hence the phrase one-shot qualifying. It's funny how people think of these names, isn't it? But we had a great race there. I forgot to take a screenshot. So results are going to be a bit annoying tonight. So everyone finished in exactly the same position as you did. Nah, that's fine, we'll work our way around it. So, we sit and wait, now we'll return when we go back to the session. Oh, that was weird. Okay. So, of course, we have, well, the drivers now have the opportunity to maybe make a few tweaks to their setup if they weren't that pleased with some aspects of it. They can make a few tweaks now between these 2 sessions. But this is where it all comes down to the one-shot qualifying. I don't know why it's asking me to select type. Oh, am I racing? Why is it? Why am I racing? What? Okay, well, this was not expected. What the hell's going on? Okay. Start. It won't have any options with. What the hell is going on, people? Okay, this is. Something has gone massively wrong here, everyone. I can only apologise. I don't know. What is happening, guys? Let's have a look. I may be racing here. Okay, so apparently I'm racing now. That was not expected. So what we'll do, we'll manage to session, retire from session. This was not expected. So now we've missed the beginning of everyone going around the track. I don't want to watch this, guys. Okay, so Alpamut K. Here we go. I believe he could take pole here. It's going to constantly be changing. I do apologise for that minor glitch. I did think that I was just spectating, but somehow I ended up driving. Here he goes. Very clean. Apparently, according to this, Spike is currently second. Sawyer Clan third, B6 fourth, fifth Brizzy, Gogs sixth, D Daniel seventh. But we're not quite sure until we cross the line. Here he goes. Down the final straight now. Is he quickest? He is. Alpin McKay carries on his domination of this track. Apparently I'm last, so I'm sorry about that, guys. So, first, Alpin McKay. Second, Spike 10100. Third, the Sawyer Clan. Fourth, B6 18. Fifth, Brizzy 91. Sixth, Gogs 27. Seventh, D Daniel. And eighth, me, who did not want to be part of this race anymore, but somehow ended up being part of it, so I can only apologise. Race director now. Any incidents to report? No, because there'll be no contact. So, there's your grid. Everyone did it on the D tyre, and got a bloody clue what that means. But again, I can only apologise for that minor hiccup there with me being in the sessions. Of course, now what we're going to have is me in the session again. Even though I don't want to be, this is back to the old days. If I wanted to commentate, this is what I would have had to do. But no, luckily I didn't have to, because I was too busy racing. You may be wondering why the Dynamic Racing League F1 2016 champion is commentating on the Classic League. Why isn't he racing? Well, because I didn't want to, basically. And I won't be commentating every week, but commentating where available. So, again, start. Manage session. Why can't I retire from session? Oh, okay, this is going to be great. Right, so we're going to take a race start with everyone now by the look of it. I don't race on controller either. And I have a controller in my hands, so this is not going to go well. You can see the camera going across the top there. I just feel out of place. This isn't right. I'm going to miss the start of the race as well, aren't I? The most action-packed bit of the last race I'm going to miss. So I can only apologise, guys. And again, here we go. Here we go, look. How do I engage the clutch? Hold X. There we go. Let's grab the car.
We're not seeing any technical issue.
Right, can I just retire from session? I want to retire from session. Preferences. No, I can't retire from session. Why can't I retire from session? Race settings. No, right. Okay. I could quit, but then we'll probably still miss the first bit of the race, so let's just crash. Oh, well, you can't even crash in this. Okay, so now I'm going to have to do a formation lap on a race I don't even want to start. Okay, but obviously this isn't the car everyone's driving either, so I just look really out of place. But I hope you're enjoying my really bad commentary here. No break here. I don't even use this car, I'm not used to controller. Oh, big up to everyone who uses controller. This has been difficult. I'm trying to commentate at the same time on me doing a bad job of getting to the grid. Cold tires, that's what I'm blaming. Oh yeah, that's a lovely wide line there. It won't even let me crash out. Can I get disqualified? It's impossible to use ABS brakes on controller, really, isn't it? Not to use them. Right. Can I retire from session? I want to retire from session. I want to retire from... Okay, so I could be commentating now from the back of the grid. This was unexpected. Was not expecting this to happen. I will check back on the video later on to see if I was the one who messed up, or if it was in fact the game glitching. Can I retire from session? I still can't retire from session. Okay. Lights out and away we go. Now Alphabet Case needs to get a good start. I'm trying to keep out of it here. This car obviously gets away quicker than everyone else. Commentating in there. There's 5 wide going into that corner. Oh, it's a collision. There's carnage everywhere. Can I see a good view of this? Right, I'm going to retire now. Retire from session, retire from session, retire from session, retire from session. Manage session, retire from session. Right, back into spectator view. There seems to be quite a bit of action there. D Daniel, the Sawyer Clan and Gogs 27 all battling out there. Is there going to be a collision? Yes, this is where we want to be. This is where we want to be. Alpin McKay in first. As you see me pulling off in the background. Second, B618. Is he second? No. Where is he? Is B6? Yes, B618 is in second. Third is the Sawyer clan. Fourth. Oh no, it's fourth and fifth battling now. That's Bryzy and Daniel. Oh, Bryzy gets the place. Oh no, Daniel gets the place, and is he gonna lose out now? Spike, oh, he gives him no room at all. That was a bit dirty there. It's slightly dirty there by D Daniel, and D Daniel goes back down the inside. Oh. So Spike is now in sixth. Seventh, Gogs 27. And is that front wing damage there for Gogs 27? So there must have been some sort of collision. We did see it obviously in the first corner, cars going everywhere, going through the polystyrene signs showing you the distance until the corner. But first place, Alpin McKay. What a weekend he's having so far. Second place, B618. Finished third in the last race. And carrying on there, Sawyer clan in third. We may just have a repeat order of what we had a minute ago, which of course would be something else. But B618's gone wide there. Sawyer clan, can he capitalise on that? Fourth, D Daniel, can see the battle up ahead. Fifth, Spike, can also see the battle up ahead. Sixth, Bryzy, can also see that. Okay, you get the idea now. The cars are very close together. Gogs 27 at the back there, but very, very big front wing damage. Unfortunately for him. B618 I think is the man we want to watch. B618 down into third now. The Sawyer clan does take the position. Great racing by him. We want to go on board now. Here we go, B618 going down the outside. Can the Sawyer clan keep the position? Hopes the Sawyer clan goes wide. Oh, slight on. Oh no. B618 goes into the back there of the Sawyer clan. The Sawyer clan gets put into spin. He's down in sixth place. That's not what he would have wanted. Oh, dearie me. As a neutral, I'm sorry there, but I can't blame anyone but B618. Oh, he's having a collision again. You've got to keep your nose clean. You've got to be careful. Oh, he turns in on him. Oh, who is he battling with? Oh, D-Tower. Absolute carnage there. B618 and Daniel's out of the race. Oh, dearie me. That was unexpected. Seems like B618's having a bit of a shock of a race. I'm just going to pit now for a new front wing. So what? Oh, drama here on the lap 3 of the Classic League. So B618 in one lap has managed to collide with the Sawyer clan and Daniel. Again, I'm sorry, B618, but I think it's, I don't know. I'll have to watch that again, but I do believe that the second one was more a racing incident. But again, I must stress, I have to see that again. But now he has to go in for a slow pit stop. Gets front wing changed. Of course, poor Daniel, that's it now. No change in the race for him. He's out. He's out of the race. In first, Alpin McKay. Again, just in a Renault R26, seems to be suiting him as he enters his fifth lap. In second, Spike 10100. You see how far Spike is behind Alpin McKay, 16 seconds. Spike is, though, like I said earlier in the previous race, a very good driver. Never someone who you should count out. Been with our league for a very long time now. Very good racing there by Spike. To be strongly in second. In third though, Bryzy 91. Probably was not expecting this. I wasn't expecting any of this, to be honest. This has been great racing here. The Sawyer clan in fourth. Tagged up in that first incident with B618. Can he make his way back onto the podium? Fifth, Gogs 27. Sixth, B618 still in the race. But questions will be asked afterwards about those racing incidents. Alpin Bouquet is just enjoying life. Look at him at the front, coming up to laps on the drivers now, I believe. BTK18's retired. What's happened there for BTK18? What's happened? I can't find the onboard. I can't get to him. The BTK18 appears to have crashed on the straight. Very, very confusing there, I must say. Must have maybe had to go for his dinner or something, I don't know. Spike second as he went flying past BTK18. So BTK18's a bit of a... he's gone now. Phew. Of course, back in Australia for our first F1 2017 race, we saw one of the Toro Rossos stranded on the front straight for the whole race. Luckily, I think he did ghost, but it could have been drama there because Spike nearly did go in the back of him. So let's hope we see not as much of that as we have seen this race. Bryzy getting chased down by someone. Is that the Sawyer clan coming after Bryzy? The Sawyer clan down the front straight now. Let's have a look at some of these cool camera angles. That one's about the same as that one. As he goes into the first turn. Absolutely in control. As he tries to close down Bryzy. Absolutely loving these camera angles here. Just thought I'd play with them. As you can see, Bryzy's up ahead. This would be for a podium position. This is the driver's point of view. Oh, Bryzy's gone wide. Does that present an opportunity now for the Sawyer clan? Closing in on him. Oh, he brakes very late. Very, very late. Oh, that Bryzy braked very early. Great racing here in the league. In the league. So it's some sort of League of Assassins or something like that, isn't it? Oh, he does think about a move up the insides, but decides against it. It's all over the back now, Bryzy. Down the back straight. Across it, up it, you decide. Blokey 1988 is joined again, so I guess he's spectating as well. Nice to have you on board. Unfortunately, you weren't quick enough when we invited you, so that's why he's sitting this race out, mate. Oh, he's closing in again. There we go. I believe we could have a move here because Bryzy seems to be braking a lot earlier than the Sawyer clan, or the Sawyer clan seems to be braking a lot later. Should we get a better angle on this? Here he goes. Can he get a good exit? Can he get in the slipstream of Bryzy? Sizing up a move, I believe. How late is he willing to go on the brakes? Then we have a yellow flag down there, is that? There was a yellow flag flashing. I don't know what that's for, but green flag's back out again. Oh, Sawyer clan goes for the inside line. I thought just that Bryzy was going to close the door on him. Sawyer clan again goes to the inside. Not quite. On board now. Bryzy gets a wide exit onto the dust and the sand. Sawyer clan's closing. Does he make the move? Does he go for the inside? He's going for the inside. Does he brake late enough? He does it! Into third position. But that's... oh, Bryzy's on the inside again. There's contact. He's on the outside now. Can Bryzy stick around the outside? Bryzy goes wide. Let's have a look behind. Where's he gone? Oh! Contact. Even more contact. We're getting a bit silly here, boys. Bryzy in third. Spike still in second. Is Sawyer clan, is he going to go for a move? I think he is. Down into turn one. He sizes him up. How late does he brake? Oh, he closes in, Bryzy. The contact again. Has he done it this time though? I think he's made the move stick. Oh! Late dive there by Bryzy. Does he keep it? Oh, he's lost his front wing. He must have hit the wall. Oh, he had a chance at a podium, but just when you go for it too much like that, it can all go wrong. And he's got marginal fuel now, so Sawyer Clan in third. Second, Spike. First, Alpin McKay, absolutely, once again, dominating this race. Right at the back, fifth, we have Golf 27. And back to fourth, Brizzy, 91. To Alpin McKay. Wow, what a drive. What he is doing in this league is pretty incredible. You just can't believe his consistency from lap after lap. Look, he's just on it. He just hits the apexes every single time. Seems to have the car completely under control, but like I said earlier, you never really know what's going to happen, because sometimes this car just may suit him. He may just be really good in this car, and later on we may find that we get to a slower car from an earlier era of F1, and it may not work out for him. So who's that in the pits? I believe that is probably... That's not... Is that Golf 27 in the pits? No, it'll be Brizzy, of course, for his earlier damage. He's still got the pit limiter up. And he hasn't repaired the wing. Why has he not repaired the wing? Why has Brizzy not repaired his front wing? Oh, it's gone from bad to worse for Brizzy. And the MFD, you have to say that you want your wing changed. He must have had it set to no. Oh, feels so bad for Brizzy. Been caught up in several incidents and he's just now lost. Oh, dearie me. Sometimes in racing and then sometimes in leagues you have this sort of luck though. This can't be helped. Poor Brizzy. Oh, he's off. I'm down to 5 cars in this race now. Real chance that anyone can get a podium, but Alpin McKay, wow. Just... I'm amazed at his driving. Absolutely amazing driving here. Of course, I'm not sure if Alpin McKay does race in our league. Does he race in our other league? I am just checking. No, he doesn't. Alpin McKay does not race in our F1 2017 league, and personally I'm glad he doesn't, because he would be a challenge. I have tried driving these cars on time trial, is what I was going to say. Not I've been trying to drive these cars on time trial, just so I can get a good feel for them, so I understand what they're like. But this is absolutely incredible. I was so close to his time, not quite quicker than him. But here we go. Alpin McKay starts his final lap with what has been just absolute domination of this weekend. Of course we are missing some drivers this weekend. Notable, Orb King's not here. Noble 87 man, don't know where he was invited. Where are you? Make sure you tell us that you're not coming. More at 99, where were you? You would never turn up. Same with our other racing, it's really annoying. Biffa, another great racer who's not made it today. Ammo 142620001, didn't think he made it. Who else hasn't made it? Gold just there, okay, Sawyer Clan, yeah. Liverpool FC 1754. Can't remember seeing you here today. Unfortunate that. Lovro, I know his situation. Pabinho, why weren't you here? Woody Ho 1994. Didn't see you. Basic 18, obviously. D Daniel 84 and Brizzy 91 we did see, but let's not worry about who wasn't here, but who was here. And here today on his A game was Alpin McKay, coming around the final corner to take his second win of the weekend. Pole position, first race win, pole position, second race win, absolute domination. What a race he's been doing. What a driver we have, what a championship opener we have. And Spike, we mustn't forget about Spike. Never won in our other league, scored a podium or two in our other league. Second place, by far one of his strongest performances. Only 33 seconds behind the leader. Absolutely incredible. He will be very happy with that, I can tell you. Second place, very well done to Spike. Well done, Luke, well deserved. Second place, well done, mate, absolutely incredible. Who's going to cross the line for third? I can see them in the background.
It's the Sawyer clan. Unfortunately, dragged up into some incidents early on. Don't think it was his fault personally, but again, I'm trying to be unbiased, but I'm really not doing a good job. Oh, we have a battle here for 5th. Bryzy 91's 5th. Oh, no, he's not. 4th. Right, got it. Right, he was lapped. Get there in the end. But thank you for joining us today in Dynamic Racing League's first ever classic race. I hope you think it was a success, because I thought it was.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted
Oh,
after the excitement of that
I'm getting
race,
replaced by
but
Crofty.
I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here.
No.
They've worked hard to make it up there.
they
and
have.
It's great to see them make their way out onto the podium.
Absolutely incredible racing by these guys. Well done to all of them. Luke in second, but shout out to Luke. Great drive. Alpin McKay though, he's just one to watch out for in this championship, I believe. There we go, here's our final standings. First, Alpin McKay. Second, Spiker. I would say Spiker, F1 team, wouldn't it? Sawyer Clan third. Gogs 27 fourth. Bryzy 91 fifth. Sixth, BSIC 18. Seventh, D Daniel, and me in 8th, which I'm not going to get any points because I have nothing to do with this. But thank you for joining us today, guys. Great racing by everyone, and I hope to see you again soon. Subscribe to this channel for more Dynamic Racing League action. And tomorrow I'll be streaming live my point of view of race live from Bahrain as well. So hopefully I can get another win, but we will see. I really hope you enjoyed this, guys, and there's still spaces available in this league. So if you watch this today and think, yeah, you know what, this league could be for me, do it. Sign up. Comment. Don't comment on this post, this video. Comment on our video. Like our Facebook page. Should be able to find it somewhere. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and we'll see you again soon.